One of my favorite things to tell women is to make sure and get in as many rooms as you possibly can. What rooms am I referring to? Rooms where you can make connections, create collaborations, meet new people, learn things, be mentored, be coached, whatever it is. Get in the room. And on today's episode of Mojo in 15, I have a special guest with me who's going to share an important upcoming room that I think that you need to get into. Stay tuned. Christie Love, thank you for joining me here on the Mojo in 15 podcast. Christie, we are one of a group of women, two of a group of women who are sharing our message valiantly to across the globe. We're talking global. I remember when I first started saying things like that, it was like global. I'm still trying to get out of the area, but we are now global women based on the fact that we have TV shows and we are speaking to women across the globe. And now, in the next little while, or even few days, Christie Love, who my audience will get to know really quickly today, is having her first premiere event down in Texas. So I'd like the audience to welcome Christie. And Christie Love, please share with us how you message out into the world.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Pamela, first for having me on the show. I am truly, truly excited. But yes, this is an exciting event. The event is being held in the Woodlands, Texas, on April the 9th. And let me just start by just sharing my journey, okay? My journey started
Sure.
around 19 years ago when I was in corporate America, really working on shattering or breaking through the glass ceiling. And I experienced so much, backlash after rejection because I just didn't know, right? I didn't have a support or community of people.
Mhm,
And at that time, I had a lot of things against me, right?
mhm.
I was a female, right? I'm a minority.
Yeah.
I was not educated at the moment,
Mhm,
and I just didn't know. I didn't know about business and being a career minded individual, right?
mhm,
And that prompted me to learn, go back to get my degree, right? But
mhm.
also learn the art of communication and connecting, right?
Yes.
And connecting is the key here. Connecting and making strong connections of supportive like-minded people that really help you to rise when you're
Mhm,
working so hard, to elevate yourself to move towards the next level.
mhm,
Fast
mhm,
forward to today, I am a communication connection coach, executive trainer,
mhm,
podcast host, and also TV show host with Win Win Women. And Win Win Women, the amount of sisterhood and community that I've gained within this community
mhm.
has it's just touches my heart, being around women who support me 100%. And now it's my chance to create an event to give back to the community because there's so many women who don't know, right? Who don't know.
Yes.
So we have
Mhm,
at this event other show hosts who will be talking about things like relationships, health, wealth. And for me, it's mindset, and the tools that you need to really grow and advance through
mhm.
your life. So I love it.
Absolutely. We live in such a hyper connected world where we can access information on a whim. I mean, this is not the issue. If anyone says they don't know, well, just Google it and go from there. No, it's
Right,
simple, right?
right.
What I think the issue is for a lot of women specifically is once they have all of this information, how to trigger it because, again, the mindset issue is not playing out into their life of action,
Mhm.
and so there are no results, and feeling as if they're alone, because if you are trying to move out into the world in a different way, your tribe of friends and family may not be conducive to supporting that because they're not there, so you
Right.
feel alone. So to have events like this that you're holding in Texas, and with Win Win Women, there are events across the globe. You're plugging into women who are tracking at that next level. So at any time of the day, you have an opportunity. So this is why I wanted to speak to you, Christy, because I think women need to know that there is something like this event in Texas happening, that it's you can be there virtually, you can be there in person, and for a tiny, tiny entrance fee, you're in the room. I love talking about getting in the room. Some rooms are $20, some rooms are 20,000, and there's a whole bunch in between.
All right. We want to make it available for everyone. At first, it was an in-person event, right? But
Mhm.
when we opened it up to being virtual or a hybrid event, I said, wow, now women around the entire world can be a part of this and get filled up with the information that they need to
Yeah.
really help them, achieve their goals. So I
Yeah.
absolutely love that. And then we made it affordable for practically anybody to join us. The registration is only $20, and we're not asking for 2,000 or anything like that. But the idea is just to bring together as many women as possible. And of course, through the shows that we put on each and every single week, adding value to make it available to any woman in the world who's eager and hungry to learn and to grow.
Yes, absolutely. So if there are women watching this after Christie's event has happened, are there replays that they can plug into to see this or?
Yeah, replays. I hope we're going to put that on the Win Win Women Facebook group and also hopefully on the Win Win Women website.com website, winwinwomen.com website. I will
Mhm,
certainly ask for that. We're going to have
mhm,
videographers, photographers, and
mhm.
really, it's a celebration, right? So I
Yeah.
want this to be made available to everyone. And then fast forward, if you still want to learn more about the topics that we're sharing, find our
Mhm.
shows, right? Find our shows, and you can listen to us all the time, anytime you want to.
24, just about 24/7, 7 days a week.
24/7.
Just amazing. It's now become like the Netflix for personal development in your life. I mean, there's just so many different categories one can plug into, and more are coming online. And this is what brings my heart to this. It's because what is the issue I'm having? I know someone's talking about this. Who are they? Plug in.
Right. Me as
Right.
well. I'm a show host, but I also watch other show hosts
Mhm,
channels to see what they're talking
mhm,
about, how they can help me. And I learn so much every single time I tune in
mhm,
everyone's show. So I
mhm.
encourage anyone out there to tune in. We're on Amazon, right? Amazon Fire, Apple
Flyer.
TV, Roku, and
Yep.
also When Women TV. So there's no excuse to chime in and learn whatever that is that you need to find out about. Like I said, health,
Mhm,
wealth, relationships, a mindset, so many different
mhm,
things in life.
mhm,
We're
mhm.
here for you, right?
Yes. I looked at the lineup of speakers. You're starting at 8 in the morning. Is this Pacific or Eastern time?
At Central Standard Time, we're in Texas,
Virtual.
so Central, yes.
Okay.
8
I'll
o'clock.
have to figure that out. I'm on the Pacific. It's like, what is that?
That's 2 hours ahead of you, so that's 6 o'clock
Oh,
a.m.
of
your
course.
time. So a little
Of course.
early.
Of course. That's one of the drawbacks of being on the Pacific. We're always behind everybody.
Not everyone else, I know, but you have the most fun, right?
Absolutely. So from 8 Central Time till 4 p.m. in the afternoon, there are it's speaker after speaker after speaker, a little bit of entertainment, but speakers back to back sharing the best of what they got. And I got really excited when I heard of the relationship expert. What is her name again?
Dr. Natasha Williams, yes,
Mhm.
psychologist
Yes,
out of Canada. She's going to be
yes.
speaking virtually, but it's still going to be absolutely amazing because every time I watch her show, oh my goodness, she sounds like she's speaking to me, but she gives so much valuable information. So you're going to love her.
Absolutely. And ladies, when it comes to our relationships, whether you're in a fabulous relationship or on the other side of a relationship, we always need to be in conversation around relationships. And what better way to have the experts in the room and those of us, because I'm going to be there too, for those of us that need some training up, right? We're grown women. Yet and we are fabulous at what we do out in the world, but we still need the conversations to help keep supporting us, to keep it going up here, because sometimes you forget. And
Right.
we're always dealing with another person.
Right. And we're still growing. Doesn't matter how old you are. You're still
Absolutely.
growing and learning each and every single day. You should be experiencing something new. And
Absolutely.
what better
So,
place to experience it?
Christy, I'm going to ask you a question here. What was your biggest growth moment or moment of growth around personal development for you? Do you remember that at all, or is it?
Absolutely. And I share this story quite often. It's when
Mhm,
I was working toward climbing the corporate ladder and I discovered that I developed a social anxiety disorder called glossophobia. It's like stage fright
mhm.
times 1,000. I
Wow.
couldn't speak. I was required to speak to leaders of major companies and I could not talk to anyone except for my close friends or family members. And that's
Mhm,
when I delved headfirst into the art of public speaking.
mhm,
And throughout the public speaking, of course, that's confidence and learning so much on how to communicate and
mhm,
become more social and
mhm.
really get my message out there. From there, I took it on from there and kept going and absolutely love it and help other people do the same. But it's all
So
in the mind.
absolutely. So you are a huge advocate for working on oneself. You can go from nowhere to everywhere with
Right.
time, effort, practice, support, and support.
Yes. Yes, and it's all of my. Cause I learned a lot during that time about myself. That a lot of the stress that I endured that was causing that, the anxiety that I was feeling, was
Mhm.
put upon myself. Right, put upon myself
Mhm.
to be perfect and to do the best job I could be. And now I've learned to give myself grace. Give myself grace and understand where I am right now is where I need to be, and I'm doing the best I can. And that's pretty much all I can get. So you can take it or leave it, right?
Yeah.
But I always try to give the most value that I absolutely can to serve as many people as possible. And that's really what it's all about.
I think a lot of women have misconceptions about what it takes to show up. And I heard a really good quote today somewhere. It said, um, I'm flawed, you're flawed, we're all flawed. Show up and shine anyway.
Absolutely. I did that 20 years ago. But yes, yes, it's not about being perfect. It's not
No,
about being the best
no,
you that you can be.
absolutely. So share more about the event. What, set up the day for us. What's happening?
Oh yes, we're going to have an amazing speaker, Tina Boston. I'm not sure if you heard her sing at
I
the
did for
event. She's amazing. She's
amazing.
from Houston, so she will come out and give us a couple of songs. Like I said, we have speakers. We're also going to be showcasing some amazing, amazing women in the community, right?
Mhm,
Who
mhm,
have done amazing jobs in their own right, whether it's a teacher, being a teacher, or a community builder, connector. We
mhm.
have a woman who is running for mayor of
Mm,
Houston who should be there as well.
nice,
And
nice.
we also have a little celebrity, a local celebrity. Her name is Erica Simon from ABC Channel 13.
I saw that she's the anchor.
She's in
Yeah.
Houston too. So we're going to have activities or giveaways,
Mm,
just fun, great things. We have an MC who used to be the leading radio show host in out of LA a few years
mhm,
ago, and she's going to be
mm,
there. She's going to bring the house down. So we're going to have some fun.
mm.
It's not going to be dry. We have music. Going to have networking. We're going to have a good
Wow.
time. And it's an
I'm,
amazing place. There's shopping, there's food, there's events
mm.
going on in the city. So it's going to be so, so much fun.
Beautiful. And I picked up on a word you said, networking.
Mhm.
Coming out of a pandemic, we're so far behind on our networking, even though we've been seeing each other on screens. Getting back on that social space, I think we need a little bit of practice about that again, and just feeling okay to get out there and do things and meet people and the energy of meeting other human beings again and making something happen. Collaboration and opportunities are born in those spaces.
Right. It's actually been pretty fun. I've been getting out more and more and more, and I
Mhm.
actually really like it, and I missed it. I haven't networked in, what, 2 years now, right?
Yep.
But now I'm just establishing relationships and meeting great and fabulous people and really building my community. So that's amazing as well.
Wow. Wow. Well, we all wish you a ton of success because we need you to go out there and be one of the first to do such an event, so we can follow in your footsteps. And we're here cheering you on. I'm up here in Canada, like Natasha, Dr. Natasha, but we'll see you online. We'll see you. We'll be there in the room somewhere, somehow. I mean, we'll make our presence known, I'm sure. And I'm going to pull in as many people as I can because, again, the price is so affordable. How can you not be there and hear all of this wonderful content? I mean, come on, people.
Right. I can't wait until I complete this event so I can support all the other show hosts when they create their
Mhm.
own events and put on their own events around the globe. And so
Yeah.
I'm excited to be one of the first so that I have
Mhm.
more information, insight to help so many other amazing people to.
I just want to make a quick point of what you're saying before our 15 minutes is over here. It's about, it's not about us. Yes, we want what we want, but it's the opportunity to support.
Yes.
I hear people talk about this all the time. I hear people say things like lift and climb, and they don't do it.
Mm,
This is my bane of existence because I'm thinking, how can you not do it?
right, right,
It doesn't make sense to me. And I know, I get it. I get it. And, people have certain mindsets. But to me, in this context, let's go.
right. Let's go. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do, right? If we're going to touch every woman in this world, we have work to do.
Yes. I mean, I have to at least get to a million, right? So do you. I mean, if we all get to our million, we've got a few billion. Christie Love, it's been a joy and a pleasure to have you here with me in this wee space to share our journey, a little bit of your journey, your event coming up, and your mission going forward. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pamela.
All right. And for everybody else out there watching the Mojo in 15, thank you for joining us again. All the details of Christie's event will be found below, so don't forget to subscribe and press the button. You'll see this all over YouTube and other places, and share. Even after the event is over, we still need help to get the word out so other women who are spiraling up can find the help and the connection and the love that they need.